Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic news today. The government has finally taken strong action against an extremist. What did you do, you might ask? Violence, threats, intimidation, murder. Surely it's something juicy. Sam Mellier, far-right activist, jailed after sticker campaign. Ooh, a sticker campaign. Yeah, you heard right. Not a bombing campaign. He didn't mail anybody 3 fingers. Although Royal Mail wouldn't have got it there anyway. You'd have to drive around their house and post them through the letterbox yourself. So it's probably quite rare in the UK. If you mail body parts yourself, you're about to get caught, aren't you? No, a sticker campaign. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Shit yourselves and run. The sticker campaigns have started. So for this video, I'm going to cover a few other recent sentences that spring to mind that didn't result in jail sentences, and they weren't results of sticker campaigns. This is going to be fun, I'm sure. And by fun, I obviously mean it's going to impose a rage boner upon me, the likes of which ye've never seen before. Okay then, a sticker campaign, clearly the mark of a madman, right? When Adolf was barnstorming across Europe, I'm sure Winston and Roosevelt were like, hey, at least he hasn't got the stickers out.
If I came home from work and seen a Third Reich sticker on my packed lunchbox, I don't know what I'd do.
An activist has been jailed after a judge branded him an anti-Semite with Nazi sympathies. Sam was found guilty of inciting racial hatred after a series of stickering incidents. Even reading it's funny to me. Stickering incidents. It sounds like something that would have happened when I was in primary school. Mrs. Taylor, yeah, we need to talk about Matthew. What's he done? There's been a stickering incident. Oh, we'll give him a clip round the ear and we'll call it that. Cheers then, see ya. That's how stickering incidents should be dealt with. There's no requirement for the police to get involved. And you might recall there have been numerous stickering incidents before, and even when these patrols, we all know what I'm talking about, engaged in violent behaviour, their sentences still paled into insignificance when compared with our stickering friend there. Patrol incidents in London. A group of vigilantes calling themselves, yeah, you know, those patrols, patrolled the street in East London. Their videos showed hooded members confronting passers-by in the street and demanding they behave in a certain way. They targeted prostitutes, people drinking alcohol, couples who were holding hands, women who they considered to be dressed immodestly, and harassed people they perceived as being gay. Yeah, but stickering's way worse than that. Physically accosting people in the street? Nah, who cares about that? But putting a sticker on a lamppost somewhere? Ooh, that puts the cat amongst the pigeons, that. Punch me in the face for holding hands with my missus, but please do not leave a sticker on my garage so on a Sunday morning I wake up and go, sticker. I mean, it's harrowing dealing with stuff like that, isn't it? Don't make me kneel down and peel a sticker off. Please, just lamp me in front of my missus. When the patrollers were finally arrested, Jordan Horner, who uses the funny name Jamal Uddin, pleaded guilty to 2 charges of assault and 2 charges of using threatening words and behaviour, and was sentenced to 68 weeks imprisonment. So you physically threaten hundreds of people, lamp a few prozzies, chin a few gay blokes, and generally act like an absolute bell end for months, and upload all of the footage to YouTube, and you get 68 weeks. So basically, this guy who was walking around chinning people got less prison time than the sticker criminal. That's what the sticker criminal. That doesn't sound nefarious enough. We should come up with something better. The sticker psychopath. That's a good one. The sticker psychopath. Banged up where he belongs for leaving politely worded stickers in public places. But go around knocking out prozzies, and we'll just call it a day, shall we? Easy. You know what that doesn't sound like to me? Progress. They love to use the word progressive, don't they? Progressive, yeah, progressive. I don't think a bloke going around chinning prozzies is and then getting treated with kid gloves. Sounds like progress. No. Sounds like we're going backwards. Oh yeah, and let me just tell you what the stickers actually said. I mean, they must have been bad, right? It must have said stuff like, do this and die. Right? Surely, at least the stickers were bad, weren't they? The officers who arrested him found a wallet in his pocket which contained stickers with the 100 Handlers logo and slogans, including Britain's Built Britain, Britain's built Britain. Ooh, the bigoted bastard. Well, who else built it? Egyptians? What? It seems a bit of a stretch calling that a hateful statement. Everyone builds the place they're from. If you go to Egypt and say who built Egypt, they wouldn't go, was it a bloke from Leeds? It's the dumbest. How is that jail worthy? I mean, seriously. I'll make a sticker. Water is wet. Lock him up. Another sticker said, equality or quality, you can only have one. Other slogans included, reject white guilt, nationalism is nurture, Labour loves... Okay, yeah, can't talk about that on this platform. And diversity, designed to fail, built to replace. Not one of them calls for violence or aggression or hatred towards a specific group or people. So it's a stretch. Basically, as I keep telling you, you are living in a fascist country already. Freedom of speech doesn't exist in the UK. If I call Ash Sarkar a knobhead in public, I can get arrested for it. That's how it works. She can call you whatever she wants. She can mock you till the cows come home and nothing will happen to her. But if you respond, you'll get nicked. That's how it works in the UK. There was a bloke a couple of years ago who had a swamp right next to a plaque that he probably didn't even know was there from a bobby that got killed, and he got locked up. But the little get that was hanging off the cenotaph, trying to set it on fire, funny old thing, didn't get it locked up for it. I mean, you know what? I haven't even checked that. I'm just making an assumption. You shouldn't do that. So let's have a quick check and see if a person that was swinging off the most revered place in the UK, dedicated to all of our forebears, many of which were cut down in the prime of their youth while fighting for our nation. Let's see if that person went to jail, shall we? 2 teenagers who damaged poppy wreaths at the cenotaph while using anti-Semitic language have been sentenced to 10-month referral orders. Well, that's not the one I was looking for, but again, 10-month referral order for physically damaging things and using the same slurs that would see other people jailed for it. They got treated with kid gloves. Let's look for another one. A teenager who attempted to burn the Union flag at the cenotaph during an anti-racism protest in London has avoided a jail sentence. Funny that. Yeah, funny that. It's almost like we're living in La La Land and they judge you entirely based off your skin colour when you're actually dealing with the authorities. There used to be a name for that, didn't there? There used to be a word for that. Started with race and ended in ism. And people said that was a bad thing. But now it appears to be promoted wholeheartedly by the state, the police and the Prime Minister. Because I was going to cover the Prime Minister's speech as well, but I got through 4 minutes of it and nearly ripped my own head off in a rage and then threw it out the window. I've never seen such mewling, pathetic, whiny... I mean, everything about it. The bloke delivered those lines with the vigour of Mary Berry when she's piping a cake. It's like an 80-year-old woman in the bakery. Appears to operate with more conviction than the absolute sap, the little scrawny sparrow-bone poison dwarf that's currently running the UK. So this is why we are where we are. As I keep telling you, simply find amusement in it and get ready. Buckle up for the inevitable collapse that's going to come in the next few years, because you do get what you deserve in a democracy. We've been voting for these clowns for 30 years. So when we all end up living off gruel and rainwater while feral gangs roam the streets, at least take solace in the fact that we earned it. If I haven't made my point already, here's a few more stories of incidents infinitely worse than stickering that didn't result in custodial sentences. Man who groomed 15-year-old girl for sex given suspended sentence. Mansoor Mir would have been imprisoned had he actually met the victim, but it's fine. He's a good lad, really. Birchwood man caught grooming kids online given suspended sentence. Melksham man given 2-year suspended sentence for online grooming. My God, if anybody reads the tabloids in the UK, they'll assume it's a nation full of pedos. It's unbelievable. We just constantly go soft on them. Put some stickers out and you're public enemy number 1. But get caught pulling yourself off outside a primary school and we'll give you an MBE. But that's just what I think. If you think these sentences seem to be perfectly reasonable and our legal system's definitely working as intended, you let me know in the comments, please. And one last thing to finish on. I can't directly promote the GoFundMe page because YouTube will use that as an excuse to knock all of my piano keys out with the band hammer. But please Google this gentleman's name and type in the words GoFundMe, because the poor bugger is going to be in the nick for at least a year. and everybody in the world knows it's unwarranted. And maybe after everything goes completely tits up, he'll be hailed as a free speech hero, which is essentially what he is. But until then, she's going to need to keep the lights on. So please, that's his name. Go and have a look. There is an appeal out on GoFundMe, and I'll pitch in as well. I think it is disgraceful. Even if you don't agree with all of his views, I certainly don't. I'm nowhere near as right wing as these guys are, and I don't practice collectivism because I refuse to do anything that reeks of communism. So I'm not a collectivist. But you shouldn't be going to jail for giving your opinion and putting some stickers out there. It was objectively not violent in its intent. So that's just what I think. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments. I'm moving, but I think I'll be able to stream tomorrow, and then we're going to do it all on Sunday. So yeah, I'll be there for a live stream tomorrow at 1900 UK. See you there. Be there or be square. Thanks for tuning in. Toodle pip. Cheers.